All right, Shalom. I'm going to start out by giving all praise and glory to you. How about Shema Shah, about Shema Kakodash? The bonus of the apostles, elders of great millstone. Shalom, child, the Achaemenid, preaching the word of sincerity and the truth. Yeah, you'll see the title of this lesson is Iran. It's been heavy in the news, which I have all these articles pulled up of the conflict of America going to war with Iran, and it's imminent. This is an unavoidable war. As time is progressing, we see it's progressively getting worse with these different nations' relationships. They're, they can have all these different talks in the news about certain agreements and things of that nature. But you're seeing the tear of relationships, whether it's with Russia and America, China and America, North Korea and America, Iran and America, as well as Israel and these European nations. It's getting worse and worse, because the Lord, it was prophesied that there's going to be this third world war. In the Valley of Jehoshaphat, you have these nations going over, occupying in the Valley of Jehoshaphat, and that's where the war is going to escalate, because right now there's, many phases of war and skirmishes and things of that nature. Scripture says there'll be wars and rumors of wars, proxy wars, third-party wars, indirect wars, whatever you want to call it. But the major wars where the big dogs is going to come out is very, very soon. So I'll just read a few of these headlines, and I get some scriptures because I didn't want to make this too long. But it says, U.S. expects Iran to carry out direct attack on Israel. Source to say, as Biden warns, don't. Yeah, that's what I'm about to say. I'm about to say not. But yeah, that's what Biden made a statement of. He just said don't. Biden says he expects Iran to attack Israel soon. Warns don't. Iran versus Israel, how potential conflict could look according to experts already at war. Which I might click that. U.S. moves warships to defend Israel in case of Iranian attack. So warships are being moved in the front. All right, just 14 hours ago, as Israel waits for a potential attack with Iran's missile and drone capabilities, how Iran and Israel became enemies, which I could click that, go into, might do like a little small series on this. Israel versus Iran, what an open war between them could look like. And we don't even really need these articles, to give us the development, because we got the scriptures. But it's interesting to read. Get more insight. So it says, Biden's message to Iran about retaliatory strike, don't. Disastrous Israel-Iran tensions test limits of U.S. policy amid Gaza war. Biden says he expects Iranian strike on Israel sooner than later. All right, so this war is going to definitely take off. We know the scriptures speak about this major war. So I'll type in Iran in the Bible. It's like Persia, because it got recoined as the land of Iran, but they would be the ancient Persians, And what's spiritual as people know, history started with the Greeks. As the saying goes, European history, European development started with the Greeks, not actual history itself. But they use that term because it's European history. And the Europeans took down, through the Greeks, Alexander the Great took down the Medo-Persian Empire. And you see that they have that spirit of wanting retaliation because they know their history, And it's not any type of peace treaties or any type of settlements that's gonna let have these nations come in allegiance. All right. So like I said, the Lord has created such friction and tension amongst them nations, economically, monetarily, policies. So many different areas of friction that one has to mow over the next, and see, America is hesitating with this war, as well as Israel is more so baiting nations in and making certain moves now. progressing, you know. But a lot of threats are coming out of America. They know when they start to get locked in, Russia is going to proceed right behind them. All right. And we see Russia has already made their progress, their troops into Ukraine, you know, which Lord will now do a update on that. But this is Ezekiel 38:1. And the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Gog, the land of Magog, the chief prince of Meshach and Tubal, and prophesy against him, and say, Thus saith the Lord power, behold, I am against thee, O Gog, the chief prince of Meshach and Tubal, and I will turn thee back and put hooks into thy jaws, and I will bring thee forth in all thine army, horses and horsemen, all of them clothed with all sorts of armor, even a great company with buckler and shields, all of them handling swords. Persia, which is Iran, Ethiopia, and Libya with them, all of them with shield and helmet. Gomer, which is Turkey, and all his bands, the house of Togarmah of the north quarters, and all his bands, and many people with thee. So this is speaking about different nations coming together. Like I said, Joel is a perfect example of these different nations coming together in the valley of Jehoshaphat. All right, the Battle of Armageddon, which the word Armageddon means gathering of troops. And like I just said, you see that they said they're going to bring warships, that's troops, to defend Israel. With every response is a response, you know. With every action is a reaction. So when they're progressing to the other side of the earth, Iran is not going to retrogress or go backwards. They're going to defend themselves also. You know, here they're defending, but they're bringing warships, right? Because they're making it seem like Iran is a new boogeyman. Now, of course, these different nations have their conflicts of interest. They have certain things that they desire, so they're gonna do what it takes, in with all their efforts, and they're gonna exhaust their resources. But we all know it's prophecy, and the Lord is setting these different nations up to be obliterated. You know, which I'll get that I'll close Zephaniah 3:8. Zephaniah 3:8. Therefore wait ye upon me, saith the Lord, until the day that I rise up to the prey. For my determination is to gather the nations, that I may assemble the kingdoms, to pour upon them mine indignation, even, which is all my fierce anger, for all the earth shall be devoured with the fire of my jealousy. Yep. So there you have it. So, you know, with that, I'm going to end by giving all praise and glory to Yahweh, Shema, Shai, Shem, Kakodash, double honor to the apostle, that's a great millstone. Shalom, Akim.